Okay, right, this is why you need the Courtney Black app. No bullshit info, a personal trainer that actually believes in the workout they put out there. They don't just try to sell you something. Nobody that's not educated in the field should tell you what to eat or what workouts to do. Like, that just blows my mind. It educates you about fitness and food. It gives you amazing recipes. I just love Courtney for that. No bullshit, just science-based information, and just a great woman. It's for freaking everyone. If you're a beginner, you know about fitness, you've been weight training for years, just give it a try. Worth every freaking penny. Hi everyone, my name is Antonia and welcome to another video. Today I've got a special one which is really close to my heart, and that is the review of the Courtney Black app and if I think it is worth purchasing. Okay, so roll back a couple of months, 2020, gyms were closing. I have been, before I used the app, doing a lot of cardio based training, exercising. Wanted to get into weightlifting because I have read about the advantages of it, but didn't really know how. I didn't have the money for a personal trainer. I got the gym plans, you know, that the trainers do. How did I actually came across the app? It was actually within a Facebook group and somebody asked for recommendation on workouts to do during lockdown and somebody recommended Courtney. I don't actually know the exact comment, but I think it was along the lines of, if you really want to do something that gets you like result and actually sweating, try out Courtney. Honestly, I prefer Courtney's home workouts over the gym, and that says something. So then I started actually with the app, doing her live workouts first at 9 AM while she was still doing them on Instagram, and I loved them just to try out what her workouts were like without actually purchasing the app. And after she stopped doing that, I just went all in and actually purchased the app for already 6 months. So I'm going to start with a little bit about the mental health aspect of the app, because I feel like that's often not talked about enough in fitness videos, like what impact it has on your mental health. Also my relationship with food, because that maybe wasn't the best before that. Also the workouts itself, obviously. But also a bit of critique points and things I would suggest or improve within the app. Okay, mental health. Now, I started these as the live workouts, as I said. I had a purpose to get up every morning because, yes, I did uni, but especially if you're doing uni and not like Zoom classes as maybe in school, I didn't have to get out of bed if I didn't want to. Like, so I didn't really have a purpose to get up in the morning and like move. At some points, I thought the situation is not going to improve. I just felt hopeless. Having a plan of like, I need to get this done today, just for me myself, really improved my mental state of mind. It was like, this is something I can influence in a unpredictable bigger situation. One thing that gave me a bit of like purpose and structure within the day, it really helped my mental health, and I would not want to know where I would be if I wouldn't have found Courtney, to be honest. Okay, then the food relationship. Now, before I was into fitness already, not into weightlifting because I didn't know how that worked. I also was a victim of like diet culture a little bit. You know, everybody's like in diet culture, like, oh, pasta's bad for you, white bread is unhealthy, I shouldn't be having like this cake. I hate that. Like, you keep it healthy 80% of the time, 20% of the other time you can just have whatever you want. So that really changed throughout the last couple of months, I would say, also thanks to Courtney and her app. Lastly, which relates to this, just like the overall education. So not only while following her does she portray this about food, but also in the workout section when you're doing the real-time workouts, and she sometimes gives like these odd little facts here and there whilst doing the workouts that really educated me. So for example, progressive overload. Heard about the term, didn't freaking know what it meant, and it's basically just increase your weights or the intensity of your workouts over time to keep the results coming. Or deload week. After a 28-day challenge where you're trying to lose weight and you're trying to restrict maybe your calories you're eating, you really had been doing like the really intensive workouts, your body needs like a break after that. Other ways of moving to body to kind of get that stress relief going. I didn't know that, and that's something she educates you about. Onto the app content. So you have like the real workout section, which I've been following. You also got the recipes, which I briefly talked about, but you also got a option to have like a normal workout plan, either for the gym or for at home, which basically gives you like the repetitions and sets you should do of a certain exercise, which I personally don't find as enjoyable. So I personally prefer it to the real-time workout section, which is basically like maybe like a group fitness class. That's what I would describe it as, but it's just you and Courtney. You know what you may be doing wrong. Like she says, like, okay, keep your elbow here if you want to do like work on your triceps or whatever. And they were intense, they weren't easy, like, let me tell you that. And also, which I didn't mention until now, it's not only like HIIT that she does, but you got so much choice between workouts. You can do different time sections, so you got like 10 minutes, 20 minutes and 30-minute workouts, or 45 minutes, or you can choose whether you have dumbbells or equipment, or if you have no equipment, choose between the types, so like boxing, hits, Warrior Wednesday, which is basically like a full body mixed with like HIIT exercises, impact, which honestly is like the best thing ever, because I always struggle with like HIIT exercises because I've got like a bad knee, and those exercises or workouts you can do that give you the sweat of a HIIT workout, but they are better for like your knees and without jumping and stuff, which I really enjoyed, and they still give you just the same amount of sweat. I have not seen those be done as good by any other fitness influencer, trainer, whatever you want to call them, anywhere on the internet. Like, Courtney is the first one I found where I was like, oh, I can still do this workout even if I've got a bit of pain in my knee and be sweating my ass off. To some criticism, I would say. So, first of all, I would like the layout from the app to be a little changed. So you got the little icons at the bottom, but I would love is when you, for example, want to choose a workout that you don't have to scroll. Same with the recipes. I find it a bit tedious to just scroll through them all until I find one that I like. So I would prefer, same as in the bottom, to have just like little icons where I could maybe click on like boxing, or on a little timer symbol I could click on, and then have the section or the scrolling thing of like 20, 10 and 30 minutes, just to do a bit more user friendliness of the marketing students. And then another thing I would have is about the food. Although you can choose your dietary options, so to say, like if you're no dairy, no fish, vegetarian, vegan, I feel like there should be more recipes involving no substitute products, so to say, for like vegan and vegetarians, because it's just like a little thing I would like to see of like a more high variety of recipes involving no substitute products. And then another thing will be when you really compare it to a gym. It's like in a gym when you do like, for example, the classes, you can choose different ones. So for example, she has like the boxing. She also did the fun dancing class once, but I would like to incorporate that more. So maybe Pilates or Zumba. I would really love if she would do that as a real-time workout once in a while. But maybe she could get like another dancing teacher or whatever involved, same as with the yoga and stretching teacher, just to mix up the classes a bit more and give the workouts a little bit more variety. But honestly, those were the only 3 critique points I could find. She's constantly updating the app, working on now like tracking your steps within the app, tracking your water intake as well, which I find absolutely amazing. So not only is like what you buy is what you get, but you maybe also be getting more in the future, if that makes sense. So if you, for example, have like a 6-month subscription, it could be that in a couple of months time you have even more stuff available to you, which honestly is just so amazing, and just shows you how freaking hardworking Courtney is. So if you take anything away from this video, even if you don't purchase the app, which I still highly recommend to conclude this video, I really recommend you buying this app, but even if you don't, just give Courtney a follow, because I feel like she's such a hardworking, strong-minded, ambitious woman that she just deserves all the love in the world for all the hard work and the positive messages she's putting out in the world. So if you do anything, please give her a follow if you're into fitness, because I just love her. And that, guys, is the conclusion of my Courtney Black app is it worth it video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments if you purchased the app, or if you have any other videos you want to see. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. Nearly forgot that. And I hope to see you guys soon on my channel. Bye.